Hello everyone, so picking off where we last were, we are day 19, and as you can hear, or possibly can't, it is raining. So today we are going mining and possibly fishing later on, depending on how fast we get down through the mines. And so tomorrow is going to be a beautiful sunny day. And as I showed in the last video, we see that the spirits feel neutral today, so the luck is not great, but it's not terrible. And apparently we have mail. Farmer Celebrian, I have a request for you. I need a fresh cauliflower for a recipe I want to make. Could you bring me one? And I don't think we have any... Oh yes, we do have cauliflower here. And there. And here. So... There's no time limit when you need to get that to her, as long as you get to her eventually. And so the first thing I'm going to do is go water this dish, even though I don't need to, technically, but it is a bonus for my cat, who I didn't pet, so let's go do that. Where is my kitty? Kitty, where are you? That's weird. Kitties don't usually go outside of the house when it's raining. Okay. Well, whatever. Oh wait. I just realized something I didn't grab yesterday. Last video. I didn't grab those, which I'm going to use for my health. And I will save those for working around on the farm. Kind of surprised I even have those. As you can see, we have a bit of gold, and we have this, and I also forgot I wanted to grab my fishing rod. Because it is raining, and as you can see, we have the bamboo pole over there, but we have the fiberglass pole over here. So I'm actually going to just put that down there. And the reason why I'm going to do that is because there's some fish that are only available in spring and fall during rain, and knowing my luck in the fall, it doesn't rain often for me. So I usually have to wait till the next year to get these fish. And if we take a look in my collection here, we see that there's a lot of fish that I'm missing. If I have a lot of... well, I'll have energy because I have the salmon berries to use, but if I have enough time, I will go ahead and go fishing. So, first things first is heading to the mines. So the goal is to get down the next 20 levels. And apparently there's that there. You want to kill those as quickly as possible, otherwise they turn into the insects, and we all know how much I love those. I'm also really hoping we get a better weapon today, because this one's not going to cut it soon. Well, lucky for me, I was able to get that ladder right away. As you can see, there's another one of the larvae, or that's what they're called, over there, and if you wait too long, then they get into a kind of cocoon state, and then you can't hit them because they're invulnerable, and then they turn into the insects, and I hate those. So they only start moving once you get nearby, so... well, I didn't have much luck on that floor. That took me quite a bit of time. Of course, there were also monsters there. And fortunately, or unfortunately for me, that one was infested, so I'm just gonna restore some energy first. And take a quick look around to see if there's anything else here, and then head down that floor, and I'm glad I did, because I would have forgotten about this minecart here. So having spent more time in the thing that I can't remember, the other mining thing. The insects aren't as bad as I remember them to be, because the little serpent flying thingies and whatever other thing. Oh, that's nice. There's a ladder there, so I don't have to run it back all the way over there. Anyway, with that, there are the flying serpent thingies, and those hit hard. Oh, and this level I absolutely hate because it's one of the loopy ones. But we do have a ladder here. we're just gonna go down that to save some time. And look at that. We have our next... We have a new weapon! Hey! And so I'm gonna swap that out, and you see this, the rusty sword only did 2 to 5 damage, and here we have 48 damage and plus 2 speed. And as you can see, we also have level 20, but to make sure I have that, go down a level. And so I'm just gonna clear out this floor here on level 20, because it's a tiny one. And then I'm gonna go fishing. So as I've mentioned before, I usually only go 5 down per level. And as you can see, our bag isn't too full, but it's kind of full. Ish. If I wanted to, I could take more. I can make those into staircases. But I won't. And otherwise, I can do that and blow up a bunch. And look at that. We got more stone. And uselessness. And since this is a tiny level also, and I have stuff to restore my energy, I'm going to actually go ahead and plow this, or hoe this bit. Hoe this bit. I know what I'm saying. The reason for that is because sometimes you can get artifacts, and otherwise you can get cave carrots. And as you can see, my health is getting low, so let's eat some of these salmon berries. Okay, and that's cleared, and so we're gonna exit the mines now, and go fishing. Apparently we didn't have that one, so we just found an artifact. Yay! I changed my mind. We're gonna go fishing in the ocean first, because if we're lucky, we'll get an eel right away. And if we're not, then I can move to the fishing, since that's heading back to the farm. Well, that was easy. Literally the first fish. If you could call an eel a fish. But anyway, I'm going to catch another one of those because I believe one of them is needed for the community center. And I'd rather not use the gold one for that. And I believe this is going to be another one. We got a treasure chest too. And more coal. Apparently it's a very eely night, and so I just got a third gold one, so I guess I'm just gonna check quickly to see in the fish tank area if there is in fact an eel. I know there is one for somewhere. Ah yes, right here. And so we need to catch these, at least 2, for the bundle there. And none of those we can catch yet, and we can't finish that one either. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to catch some of those in the area here, and then around midnight time I'm going to head to bed so I don't get too close to the 2 AM mark. And as you can see, we can also reach the deep water now. And this is a catfish. How do I know? Because of the jerky movement upwards and then kind of still. See? Catfish. So we caught one for the community center and or for selling. That was actually a very tame catfish. I'm actually kind of surprised. And then if we're lucky, we'll also catch the shade, whatever. Oh, perfect. We did catch one of these, so I can toss out the trash, literally. And so we have one for the community center, and I'm going to try to fish for one more so that I can use that to sell in the bin as well. And unfortunately I didn't catch one. And we are getting pretty late, so I'll just toss that then. I will give it one more fishing attempt. And if that's not it, then we'll head to bed and sell some of the stuff. And we did not catch it. That's okay. So off to bed we go. Or I guess it's off to selling things first. Got no fishing rod again. Oops. Keep doing this. And keep doing that too. And there, I did it again. Okay, let's get this right here. Open that. Grab that. Place. Right click. Left click. There we go. And I just noticed that I needed an earth crystal for this geologist bundle. So I will yoink one of those from my mining bin, since I have a whole host of these things to give. And then now I'm going to sell these. As you can see, it is very close to 2 AM, but if I pass out before I can get to my bed, well, then I'm at least on my farm. And fortunately for me, I managed to make it there, and we see that my mining went up to level 3, and we have miner's treat cooking recipe available now. And so, of course, we didn't make a whole lot of money, because we only did fishing towards the end there. But, so you see the eel here was 127, and the smallmouth bass, or bass, whatever, were 186 bass. Yes, I know. Anyways. So today, after I water all the crops and stuff, I shall go to the community center and get some of those done. So that was fortunate that we were able to get a lot of those fish. And so the weather tomorrow is to expect a whole lot of pollen, and a fortune teller says that the spirits are somewhat annoyed today. So it's a good thing we weren't doing anything important. And first things first is I'm going to check the mail, and look at that. Dear Slerian, how is the country life going for you? It's been lonely here without you, but I'm proud of what you're doing. Love, Dad. P.S. Found an envelope with some money Grandpa left for you. Isn't that the second time he's done that? Well, apparently Grandpa left a lot of money laying about. And just these last 2 beans need to be watered. Now that we have quite a bit of money, I am... Open the wrong chest. And open the wrong chest still. I am going to start making more copper bars so I can give Clint my whatever tool and for him to upgrade it. And so eventually I'm going to have another... Oh, I should have just hung on to that stuff. Eventually I'm just going to have a chest over here so I can hang on to it that way. And I'm going to put this stuff down here. And so off to town we go, first to Clint, and process those geodes. And then I'm going to go to the museum to donate anything that we might get. Hopefully we get some new artifacts from... Well, we might get a potato tomorrow. There's also Shane's birthday today. And we got a sardine. That's cool. And trash. Apparently we have a lot of luck with stuff there today. Processing geodes. So I think we got a couple of things there. So this one is new. We got another one of those. And this is also new. So... hopefully we get some new reward from Gunther here. Donating to the museum. We have that. And we already got a new reward. And then those 2 things. And these are all for the community center. And this I can do whatever I want with. And that. We'll probably keep it for... oh, perfect. I can start those right away for the next month. Summer seeds. Melon seeds. As I was saying, I can get those planted for the summer right away. I'm going to move those down there so I don't accidentally toss them somewhere. And we have the speed grow as well. And we also have fertilizer, but unfortunately if I use the speed grow I cannot use the fertilizer, but that is okay. And hopefully they grow into a giant crop so we get a lot of those. And Now, speed grow I probably wouldn't do because I do need the melons for one of the bundles, and so better quality ones is probably better. I don't think I needed sardine for anything, so... I think the rest are over here? Wait, what am I doing? No. The oyster's over there. Our crystal is over there. Oyster is in here. So now we just need one of these. So either a lobster, a crayfish, or even a cockle. Unfortunately, we did have those before, so I'm actually going to head to the ocean area to see if we can catch one of those. Because if we can, that is perfect. There, now we just need the fire crystal, but that's going to take a while because it's further down. And so, just so you can see quality crops, we need the melons and needing to be gold ones. Or we can just do those, but the melons take the longest, I believe, because they're 12 days. I could be wrong. I think... Oh, well, I know these take a while to get to gold because they grow fast and they continually grow in their 2 seasons. So, if we get the melons or the pumpkins or the corn, we should be done that pretty quickly this season. So, might also... Well, I want to unlock the greenhouse, but if I can get these or any of these, I should make myself a bee house. What do I need for a bee house? I need an iron bar, which I don't have, and a maple syrup. What about tappers? I should make tappers. 2 copper bars and wood. Okay, well I can make some of those, and because I know we're going to need tappers for a lot of stuff. And fall crops, obviously we have to wait for fall, and summer crops, obviously for summer, and as you can see, their melons are required there as well. So we're pretty good on track with the community center, sort of. Hello, Pierre. I'm going to sell those to you. And if I wanted to, I could sell these to him directly, but I'm not going to do that. And also, eventually, I'm going to buy a couple of these. I also realized I didn't go see the wagon thingy yesterday. Oh, well. Does he like fish? Oh, I've already given him 2 gifts anyway. Okay, so I'm heading down to the ocean area to see if there's any forageables there, and hopefully one of them is a cockle, which I can then donate to the community center. And so far I am seeing nothing, so I see coral, and that's about it. Coral, coral, and coral. Well, that's okay. So we're gonna sell these. Actually, we're gonna hang on to them, because there's eventually going to be something that we need to craft. So I'm gonna go back to the farm and drop some of this stuff off, and then I think I'm gonna collect some more wood. Think I need more wood for the silo. Wait, I see a Shane. Do you like sardines? Apparently he doesn't like those. I should have just waited to the bar and given him a beer. Oh well. So I decided to make myself 3 tappers so I could put them on each of the trees. I also decided I would put the chest here because it was driving me bonkers having to pick those up all the time. And I'll probably put the trash there too because eventually they can be recycled. So in total I need 5, 10, 15-ish. 5, 10, 15 copper bars, I believe. So anyways, there's those tappers here. And so I'm going to find trees to put tappers on. And I see one here that I'm going to use. Pop. And this is conveniently right there. And there is a pine tree that I can't get to, but is right there. There we go. So now that I have the tappers there, they're pretty close to my house, so I'm gonna be able to get those easily. So now I am actually gonna go grab my pickaxe so that I can clear up some of the stone. And I'm almost out of energy. So I am going to actually plant these two mixed seeds. And I apparently got another geode. I didn't actually notice until just now. I am going to plop those in there. Not that, but those. So I got another 49 wood, which isn't a whole lot. And since there's still lots of time, I'm actually gonna craft myself a couple more of those. And I am going to continue chopping down wood / cleaning out some of the stone. I changed my mind. I decided I would try to get some more clay. So I'm gonna hoe a bunch of land here and hope for some clay. Unfortunately, I was only able to get 2 clay, but we are now 2 clay away from being able to get the silo built. So hopefully soon, because then we can start working on getting the coop built, and I need to check to see what I need for that. And I put that in there and have that as mining. And yeah, so since I'm almost out of energy, there isn't a whole lot more I can do, and I don't feel like running around with it dark to collect any of the forageables, so I'm just gonna go ahead and head to bed. And apparently we didn't make anything, and there's nothing. And let's see what the weather report is going to be for tomorrow. Sunny! And the Queen of Sauce, apparently we get a new dish, which I'll pick up again the next thing, and of course they're annoyed. And as you can see, you have strawberries and cauliflower, and I will try to remember that I need to take some of these. Oh, we do have potatoes. Well, that's perfect, because, let's not do that. Let's put that there. Because we have this quest from the wizard as well for a potato. And well, there's a potato there, and a potato there, and a potato there. Well, anyways, that is it for this one. Thanks for watching!